What was that, idiot? You don't know how to type, you're stupid? Bro? Oh my gosh, he's finally got it.
Took you like 500 tries.
It's like it took him that long to freaking learn the first word.
Hey, what's going on, subscribers and CCG as well? If this is any members of CCG, forum members, admins, moderators, anybody who could be watching this video, as well as my subscribers, I have a couple things I want to point out that I have a problem with that I'd like to address on the Overpoch servers. First of all, the safe zones and the players are just something needs to be balanced here. I understand providing a safe zone, just like all Epoch servers, is almost an essential when it comes to satisfying players' wants and needs. However, when I first joined Lingor, there was not a safe zone on the map, and I know a lot of players who were very happy to have it this way. It brings a lot of risk and reward to going to traders, as you never know what you're going to encounter. You kind of have to focus on squad play, and yes, I know as a solo player it would suck, but I do play a lot solo, and this clip here is me playing solo for a good 4 hours tonight. I went to the one and only new trader in Lingor that was just recently added, and there's another reason right there in the background that you could probably hear. The players that come to the safe zones literally just sit inside of the camps, like inside of the safe zones, and don't move for hours and hours and hours trying to steal people's vehicles, which you'll see later on. And I understand it's a 100% like trust system, not trust system, but basically guard your own loot as you come in. It says bandits are overrunning the safe zone, so yeah, don't unlock your vehicle when there's a bunch of guys around. But when it's something like this and I'm playing alone, it's kind of out of, like, it's just out of hand. It's ridiculous. I get in my car and there's immediately 5-6 guys surrounding me trying to get in, and you can't do anything. You're sitting there and you cannot do anything. Everybody just crowds around your vehicle. Before, you didn't have to worry about that. It was fair play everywhere, and I understand that camping safe zones is allowed, and you know, stealing is allowed and all that, but something needs to be done about people like this that literally just sit inside of the safe zone for hours at a time. I came to this trader zone an hour and a half before this, before the last restart, with a different truck, and I couldn't even get out of it to sell it. I had to drive away and go to the 4x4 trader. I just couldn't do it. There was 7-8 guys just sitting around my vehicle. Now here I get out because I realize I have to go spend my money. This guy tries to get in and steal my car, and I end up locking him in it. And I'm not going to unlock it now. There's a bunch of guys here. It's ridiculous. So in game chat I told him he's going to have to wait until all of his friends decide to walk away, or he's just going to stay there through the restart. I mean, it just takes so much away from the game, and just if there wasn't a safe zone, I feel, yeah, people would be upset, but people would get used to it. Whereas with Chernaris, there's 4 safe zones, so you have a problem with one, you go to another. You have a problem with that one, you go to another one. Well, it's ridiculous because on Lingor now there's only one safe zone. And with one safe zone, everybody's going to camp that even harder now than they originally were, specifically because there's only one, and they know that everybody's going to come to that one. There's no other options. So now people camp that even harder. They sit inside of it and wait for people to, you know, sell their cars or get out to sell weapons, and they steal vehicles. It's just impossible to do anything. And this last part that seems all sped up, this is a 14-minute long session of me trying to get into my car, but I cannot get into my car because there's so many people around, and it just takes so much away from the game. I can't stress it enough, the fact that I purchased a car with money that I got in game. I drove it here to bank my stuff, and because people don't have enough of, Either I don't know what it is. Enough, you know, an urge to go out and do something on their own, or because the server is too allowing of them to be able to steal things, all they do is sit there and wait for me to unlock it. And I keep telling them in game chat, I'm not unlocking my vehicle until you guys run away. Come all the way over here, and I will unlock it. I'll let your friend out. And they just keep saying, no, let my friend out, let my friend out. It's like, I'm not going to steal your friend. Just let me get out of the safe zone. It was such a long ordeal. Finally get out, and I drive off on my way. But it's a huge problem, and I can't stress it enough. Oh yeah, if there's anything that could be looked into it, the player names I'll list on the screen here that I had in that ordeal there. But just so many problems. Now, in this clip, another very similar thing happens. This is about 45 minutes later, again, and a couple of the same guys are here, War Heroes, as I listed in the last screen. I drive this truck in, and look, 5, 6, how many people is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I see 6 here, but I'm pretty sure there was a 7th. 7 people all getting around me, waiting for me to get out of my car so that they can get in it and take it or sell it. Now, I understand, yet again, that I can go to another trader. I can, you know, drive away, I could wait, I could do all that. But again, if you're going to add just one trader, this is the problems that are going to occur. And these occurring is just a terrible, like, you know, situation when you're here. It's not a good experience. Now, this is the funniest part, and it's absolutely ridiculous that this is a possibility. But because I'm parked here, these guys have the option to sell my car. However, you have to first get in the driver's seat, I believe, or everybody has to be out of the car. But you can see 3 people all trading with this one guy. They're not buying anything. They're trying to sell my car. And they're hoping that I get out and they get the money for it. Now, the fuel trucks are $27,000, or 27,000 coins. That's a lot of coins. I'm not going to just get out. But there's 3 guys trying to sell it over and over and over and over. And it's just absolutely absurd to me that these guys could do this. Now, if I had to pick my own way as to how to prevent this, is add another trader city. Add 2 more trader cities. This way, the people are more spread out. But at the same time, if you have one trader city and you were trying to prevent camping, because all of the traders were originally not safe zones, you didn't accomplish anything, because now there's every single person in the server knows that people are going to come here and just camp this one. Now, I respect this CCG team, and I've done so much to put all my time into these servers, and I love them, and I'm going to continue playing on them, and I hope they do the most that they absolutely can to fix this. But it's just a flaw in the system, and I wanted to bring it to their attention, or your attention if you guys are watching this. With all due respect, everything else in this server is perfectly amazing, but just like the clip before that you had saw, the fact that everybody's just standing there dancing and doing this and doing that, when there's 50 slots on a server and people are trying to get in, I understand to every extent that once you get your slot on the server, it's up to you what you want to do with it, but I don't know, it's a little over the top that people are sitting here trying to get in, play with their group, make YouTube videos, do this, do that, and there's people like this that are just, you know, not working towards anything, just dancing in the trader cities together while they wait for somebody to come in so that they could steal their vehicles. I don't know. I really hope that somebody can do something about this, especially this War Heroes guy. I told him over and over again, you know, I said, you know, can you please stop trying to sell my Euro? I'm not going to get out. Now, again, we're going on three minutes here of me just sitting in my car, and this guy non-stop trying to sell it. Eventually, he finally gets off and walks away. See, he ran off the edge there, and now I get out and I sell it. And you know, it's fine, but it's just such a setback when you shouldn't have to wait 4 or 5 minutes to sell a vehicle. So I do end up selling this right here. All goes well, but you could see as soon as I get out, I get to the fuel trucks, I sell it as quick as I possibly can, and this guy drives up. Everybody's trying to run up and grab it as fast as they can. It's absurd. Now I go and I bank this money, and the last clip that I have is the Batman guy that I had listed in the list of players. Now, what happens in this last clip that I'm going to be playing here shortly is I buy a tan truck, right? And I'm going to start it here. Alright, so here it is. I run up to the trader. Now I have no vehicle. I need to get back to my SUV, which is locked somewhere on the map. And this guy is sitting here. I don't know if he's trading with the trader. I don't know what he's doing. But I go ahead and I buy an old hatchback. I want to buy an old hatchback, but I end up buying a truck, a hatchback truck. I don't know if that's the right term I'm looking for. A flatbed truck, off-road. That's it. Yep. Words. I don't know how to use them. Now, I purchased the off-road tan and get in it and drive away. Now, I don't know if this guy immediately is he's sitting in the trader menu waiting for one to turn green. I don't know if that's what he's doing, but I don't even know if he's talking to the trader. But I buy a truck, and you can see I wait for it. It says I got my key. I wait for the truck, and then I'm gonna get in the truck. I start to drive off, and then the truck disappears. As soon as the truck disappears, I go up and I look at his name. His name's Batman, which I previously stated, and he runs off, and he runs directly at the bank, as if he had just sold my car while I was in the car and driving away. Now, first, the problem that I have with this is, when a car spawns, it should be locked, and it should be locked until I unlock it. I don't understand why the cars spawn unlocked now. I don't know if that's a bug or whatnot. But here, I run up, it's already unlocked, I get in the car, start to drive away. He's talking to the trader, so I don't know if he's selling it right now. I get around this corner, it disappears. Now I'm confused as hell. It doesn't look like he moves at all. But he could just be very well waiting for somebody to trade it. So I go over to him, and again, I look for his name. I see that it says, give money to Batman. And now I start talking to the people. I say, hey, Batman, did you just sell my car? He spins around. Now he's finally moving. I mean, he was there the whole time. Why didn't he move before? Now he makes a bolt straight for the bank. And I chase him because I'm assuming that he just stole my stuff. Straight for the bank. Goes in here. And I confront him. I said, hey, Batman, did you just steal my car? Or sell my car? And he starts yelling at me, saying, he didn't do it, he didn't do it. He says he just logged in inside of the bank. Now, I watched him. And again, here's his response as I tell him that he sold my car. And he's calling me names. I watched it happen. He's telling me it just spawned. Now,
I didn't do it. Dude, I was in that building, you idiot, and I just spawned in.
Now, I'm telling him that I watched him
You watched me run over
sit
there?
there.
I wasn't in the game, you idiot. I wasn't in the game. How did you watch me? How did you watch me if I'm over there? I'll be right there. Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Should I drive away? I did the animation? Well, it wasn't me since I wasn't in the game, you retard. You are the most clueless person. I wasn't in the game! Yes, please! Show me the video, you idiot.
So now, I'm basically telling him over and over again that I have it on video, that he was sitting right there, as he insists that he was inside of the bank. Now, again, I'm not saying that he sold my car, but what I am saying is, it's a little suspicious that he's crouched there, waiting and waiting and waiting for somebody to buy a car. As soon as I buy a car, it disappears. Now, again, I don't understand how he could have sold it anyways, considering I was in it and driving away. But if anything could be done to look up Batman and see if he has scripts or anything in his computer, it is absolutely beyond me how that could possibly happen. Now, I keep telling him that I have it on video, and he doesn't change his story at all, that he was inside and just logged in. I mean, more or less, besides the fact that I'm confused and would like an explanation from anybody that might know here on the forums, or on the YouTube comments if you're watching this as a subscriber. I'm just dumbfounded by it, and I more or less would just like to upload this so he could see what had happened, because clearly he didn't just log in. I mean, I have it on video, and I mean, I don't like being wrong, I'll admit to that, and I am stubborn, but I was driving away in the vehicle that I just paid money for. I'm not worried about it. I have the money. I have a lot of money in my bank account. It's just, it's quite frustrating to see somebody lie directly to your face. Now, this guy drives in with the same car that I just bought. I don't know if that's coincidence either, but at this point I don't care anymore. I'm trying to figure it out. Another one spawns because this guy bought it. He goes to give it to me, and then the key gets locked inside of it. It spawned with the key locked in it. So I don't know. It could be lag, it could be something else, but again, if anybody knows, I'd appreciate a comment, or a reply on the forums. But some of the other things that I had listed at the beginning is just some of my stances on safe zones. I know I've posted a lot of forum posts about safe zones and whatnot, but hopefully this video does it justice. Again, CCG, thanks a lot for all the servers, and really appreciate it. Subscribers, thank you for watching. If I have any that still watch my videos, a lot of you are inactive, but either way, everybody on the forums, thanks for watching. Thanks for considering it. Watch some more of my videos. Hopefully I'll put some more CCG up. And thanks again. So I will see you guys on the island. Bye.